All right, backyard BMW enthusiasts, it's time to change the oil on the R1150 RT. This is a 2004 model. You're going to be adding the oil right here. You know, your oil sight glass is right in there. Check for leaks in there. You're going to drain the oil by first removing the oil filter right here and then draining the oil right there. So the good news is you don't have to take all this plastic off to do this job. It's real easy. The trick may be that your oil filter is recessed into this cavity such that if you have the factory recommended BMW oil filter, this thing here, you're gonna have to run down to the auto parts store and get you a cap filter wrench to get that thing out of there. I found a 74 to 76 millimeter for $5. Got that filter out of there. Now when you go to replace this filter, while you're down there at the auto parts store, pick yourself up a KN163 oil filter, and it's got the nut on there so that you can work with it a lot easier. Get it on and off using that nut. You'll need 8 millimeter Allen wrench to get the drain plug off, and you may want to replace that crush washer. 4 quarts of your favorite oil. I'm still running the very expensive synthetic oil. I'd like to hear what you guys have been doing for cheaper alternatives. Get her up on the center stand. Don't let her crush you while you're working on it in the mud there. Get your kid's favorite sleeping bag and go to it. That's all there is to it. By the way, these 2 plugs here deal with your gearbox oil change, which is changed at a much higher interval. That's your drain plug and that's your fill plug. But we're not messing with that today. We're just draining the engine oil out of the... And here's the way it looks with the new K&N oil filter with the 17 millimeter nut that you can easily take it off next time with. And the drain plug back in place. Torqued to the factory recommended specifications. Do not over tighten. Refill her with oil, give her a leak check, and press her back into service. One thing I want to mention about this oil filler cap, the only problem I've ever had with this bike is this little 2-bit seal in here started leaking and making a heck of a mess all the way down the bike as oil would spew out of here. Pretty common on these to have to replace this seal to get a good tight seal on the oil filter cap.
That's right.